What's up guys, Moniz here, and welcome back to another Q&A. It's definitely been a minute since I did the last one, so I'm just gonna jump right in and start answering as many questions as possible. First question comes from Aravind Rao. When are you going to announce the winner of the OnePlus 5T giveaway? Well, it's already been announced. It's on my Twitter feed if you're interested in finding out who won. Second question comes from James Faulkner. Should I build a high-end gaming PC and buy a mid-range laptop, or should I buy a high-end gaming laptop? I am an undergrad student studying computer science, and I'll be using the laptop for my college work. Well, I'm not sure what your situation is. If you're at school all day, I definitely wouldn't buy a high-end gaming laptop. It's going to be very bulky and very heavy to carry around. If you're doing most of your courses online, then I recommend buying a high-end gaming laptop. This way, if you really need to bring it to school, if you can. But if you're mostly at school, build a PC for your home use and then just buy an Ultrabook to bring to school. This way it's light, it's portable. You can get something with the MX150 and still do very, very light gaming while you're on campus. Next question comes from Ilyas Charania. Google Smartwatch thoughts. I definitely think it's in the works. When is it gonna come out? I'm not sure. I'm hoping this year. It's been a while since Android Wear has even been discussed. The only smartwatch that's on everyone's tongues right now is the Apple Watch. I think Google is planning to release one sometime in the near future. I just think they're waiting for the hardware to be ready, and most importantly, having good software to go with it. Next question comes from Jay Sizzler. If you were arrested with no explanation, what would your friends and family assume you had done? Definitely hacking. Even though I don't know how to hack or code, just because I'm into IT and they think I'm computer savvy, they would definitely think I'd hack something and I'd be in trouble with the police because of that. Second question from him is, what tech do you wish you had in your car that currently isn't the norm? What car tech do you see becoming standard in the next 5 years? Definitely voice assistants. There's gonna be a day where Alexa and Google Assistant is completely built in your car. You're gonna say, Google, play this song. Google, turn up the air conditioning. Google, unlock the doors. Alexa, open the sunroof. That is coming very, very soon. It's gonna be in all of our cars. It just depends on when car manufacturers allow the technology to be present in their vehicles. Neil Kenjia asks, which smartphone would you pick if you had to use it as the main camera and to edit video as well? Ideally, I would love to use the Pixel 2. It definitely takes the best pictures on the market. But because it's an Android device, it's very limited to the video editing capabilities. Unfortunately, the iPhone 10 or iPhone in general is still better to edit video and record video as well. The reason being is because it has HDMI out with the Lightning port. You can connect it to an external monitor, which you can't do with Android. It also has better software to edit video on. So for editing video, I'd probably still use an iPhone, but ideally, I would rather use the Pixel 2 because of its better camera. Tom the Tryhard asks, Fortnite or PUBG? It used to be PUBG, but I'm playing a lot of Fortnite right now, so definitely Fortnite. Bavik Milani asks, how much data do you consume in a month? On my smartphone, about 4 to 5 gigabytes. If it's summertime, that will go up to about 10 to 15. If you're talking about my home and studio internet connection, combined, I probably consume about 1.5 to 2 terabytes, which is a lot of data. Victor Shabov asks, what do you think should change in the boring, ugly designs of gaming laptops nowadays? Definitely the bulky design, the crazy RGB, just thin them out. We have Max-Q processors, we have more efficient 8th gen processors, which really allow us to have pretty much an Ultrabook design for a gaming laptop. Just produce more of those. Let me travel comfortably with a powerful gaming laptop. I'll be happy. Next question comes from Istiak Khan. Hey Matthew, big fan of your video styles. Around $500, which smartphone would you choose as the best for you? Now, out of the 3 that he mentions in his question, I would definitely choose the OnePlus 5T. I think it's a given for $500. It's still the best bang for your buck phone that's currently on the market. Next up, I would choose the Essential phone. I think it's one of the most beautiful phones you can buy. It's just not a great phone right now. And if I was to choose a color, emerald green for the Essential phone, sandstone white for the OnePlus 5T. Abhishek Gautam says, what about your car review thing? Are you gonna do it or not? Well, that's a question I asked you guys in my community settings. Half of you guys said, yes, Matt, please review cars. Half of you said no. I'm still thinking about it. It's something that I might wanna do. I'll let you guys know in a future video. Nekitamo asks, what do you like about the Samsung Galaxy S9 and S9 Plus? The fingerprint scanner, it's finally in a great position. The camera doesn't excite me too much, even though it's a little bit better than the Galaxy S8. I still need to test it out. I still think a lot of the stuff they're talking about is just a pure marketing push, but mostly it's the fingerprint scanner. It's finally in a great position. JKHK asks, S9 versus Pixel 2. I don't know. I haven't reviewed the S9. The S9 does look very attractive. My biggest complaint about the S8 was its RAM. 4 gigabytes was just not enough, and I still think the same issue is going to be true for the Galaxy S9. So I'll let you know when I actually do a full review, maybe a comparison. Vivek Coat asks, favorite NHL team? Toronto Maple Leafs. Come on, I live in Toronto. I mean, they suck. They never win, but they're still my favorite team. Last question comes from Yash Chadaverdi. Hey Matthew, I want to purchase a gaming laptop for $1,000. I've made my choice for Lenovo Legion Y520. Is it good for long-term gaming? It's not a bad laptop. It's a great budget gaming laptop to get you started. But if you're at a $1,000 price point, take a look at the Acer Predator Helios 300. You're going to get a GTX 1060, you're going to get a better processor, and you get more for your money. If that's not an option, your second choice should be the Dell Inspiron 7577 with an IPS display. Those two will probably last you a lot longer than the Lenovo Y520, but if you can't afford those, it's not a bad option at all. So that wraps up this Q&A. I hope I answered a lot of your questions. I'll try and answer some of your other questions in a future video, and I promise to do these more consistently. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, feel free to hit the like button. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. And as always, I will talk to you in the next video.